All right, the last, lecture really briefly before we actually get into the meat and potatoes and the actual how-to part of this course. You're not going to see my face anymore in the next lectures because I want to show you all of Shotcut. So I'm literally going to be screen recording the entire screen and just kind of talking in the background and showing you exactly what to do. So this is important, and this is why I want to talk about why editing software, whether you're using Shotcut, Premiere Pro, Final Cut, iMovie, whatever, is really, really important for content creators, especially when you're starting out. The reason being is, if you go back and you look at any of my YouTube videos, and I want the ego in me says please don't, but the teacher in me would say go back and look at any of my YouTube videos that are really from the beginning and watch them. Watch one or two of them. They are horrible. And the reason that they're horrible is actually not the content and the message that's in them. And the same thing goes back with some of my original Udemy videos. And if you're, a Udemy, student of mine that's been, in some of those courses, I'm sure you know what I'm about to say and convey with you. And if you're not and you're new, welcome. Thank you for enrolling in this course. Now, the thing I want to touch on here is twofold. The reason that those beginning courses, and the beginning YouTube videos lack a lot of emphasis and for lack of a better word, are, not the best production quality is because there are lulls, like I said before, in, what I'm talking about. You might have, and this is crucial on Udemy and YouTube as well, you might have, the whole thing is watch time. You don't want to lose somebody's attention. So if I'm talking for a minute and I'm completely killing it for a minute, but then I lose my train of thought and, I don't know how to cut that out for the next 30 seconds, but then the rest of the video is complete gold. I'm not saying that that's how my original videos were, but you're going to lose a lot of people's attention there. You're going to lose a lot of people's, basically, especially on YouTube, they're going to click off. It's competitive. If it's on Udemy, well, then they might, completely have a bad experience and give you a bad rating and so on and so forth. And the whole thing I'm talking about here is when you record a video like this, I can then bring that video file. If we show you really fast here, I'm going to open the video files and I'm going to go to videos where I'm actually recording this literally video right now. This is the 4th lecture. So if we open up this first one, this is the first video, the welcome video, right? And this is something I'm going to get into showing you here in a second. But once this uploads, you'll start to see the audio pop up. I can upload this right here. So I can edit this and basically cut out any of those lulls. Now, if I show you really fast here, this is literally playing. If I don't cut this out right now, it's literally me just turning around. Now, that obviously is in the beginning, but that goes without saying. There might be some other things in this video right here that, that I don't think should make it. And then I want to basically cut them out. And I'm going to show you how to do that, briefly in later lectures. That is very, very important. Very important. On top of that, it's also very important because it gives you the peace of mind as a content creator, whether you're creating YouTube videos or courses or whatever. The number one question that I always get asked from people that are getting into it is literally, well, how do I get over the fear of posting? Or how do I deal with hate comments? Or how do I basically, it literally goes back to, basically getting over the fear of actually doing it. Well, the whole great thing about an editing software, whether you're using a free one or a paid version, is you can record and basically it gives you the creative freedom to create something amazing and not have to worry about messing up. You can mess up. God forbid if I were and stumbled over my words right now and completely forgot something and had to check the script, you wouldn't know. The reason you wouldn't know is because that would happen and then I would literally cut that out in the editing software. So it gives me and it would give you the creative freedom to be able to make mistakes, and that gives you the confidence to turn on the computer or the recording software or whatever and actually record because you know full-heartedly that you don't have to post that and you don't have to show that if you make a mistake. And that's basically the reason that editing software is so important and why I also recommend starting free, because it will teach you the ropes without, like I said, having to spend money. So this is very, very important stuff, but for whatever reason, a lot of people don't learn this and take the time. I was certainly one of them, but that's why I wanted to create this course so that you guys are not like that.